Hi, second graders. It is time for Wednesday writing. This is extremely important. That's why I have my notes with me, because I want to set this up for you very specifically. This writing is, the prompt is, if you could be anyone else for one day, who would it be and why? This is an opinion writing. Opinion, that's what you think. It's not a fact. A fact is George Washington was the president. That's a fact. You can look that up. But this is an opinion. What do you think? If you could be anyone else for one day, who would it be and why? When you write an opinion piece, there's some things in there that you need, and second graders here at Bridgeway Island, they need to do this, and also second graders in California and second graders in the whole United States. These are the standards. Every second grader has to know how to write an opinion piece. So I want to show you how to do that. I'm going to put some check boxes up here. When you're writing an opinion, first you have to state your opinion. That's called introducing your opinion. Introduce / state opinion. Okay, that's step one. You have to say what it is. Then you have to give reasons that support your opinion. And I always tend to go with 3 reasons. That just seems to be a good number for me. But reasons means at least more than 2. It can't be 1, so we'll go with 3. You have to introduce your opinion. You have to give reasons to support your opinion. You have to use transitions. First, next, then, also. Finally, speaking of finally, and you need to have a conclusion. Yep. So those are the things we need if we're writing an opinion piece. Those are very important. So let's see how it would be done. If you could be anyone else for one day, who would it be and why? I want you to think about an icon that I've used before with my class, and if you haven't seen this before, that's okay. I'll teach you now. We call it the big idea icon. So this would be your opinion or your big idea, your main idea at the top. Who would you like to be? And then the why, the 3 reasons. Do you notice that word support? If these pieces aren't here and they're not strong, there's no house. The house falls over, right? So if I have, let's see, even talking here. If I have 2 things supporting something else, they have to be really strong. In fact, 3 would be better. I can't hold 3 pens though. If I have only 1, then the top starts to fall over, and if I don't have any, there's nothing. There's nothing there. So I want you to think of your supports, your reasons as being really important. They hold up your opinion. So we got opinion. This would be like your opinion. And then these 3 pillars, those are your supports. Reason 1, reason 2, reason 3. And then they're all standing on something, which is the, I should have switched colors, switch, conclusion. Okay. And then the transition words, those are going to help us move from one thing to another. All right, let me jot this down for you in a sentence frame, and I'm also going to do some thinking aloud as I do it. Feel free to use this sentence frame if it helps you. Introduce or state opinion. If you could be anyone else for one day, who would it be and why? Make it easy on yourself. Use the prompt. If I could be anyone else for one day, I would be blank. Okay, that's my introduction, and I'm about to state my opinion. Checking it off. Okay, if I could be anyone else for one day, I'm honestly thinking about this right now out loud as I find another marker. I would be, who would I be? That's a good question. Would I be George Washington? Oof, that seems like a lot of responsibility. Would I be my mom? Well, that might be fun. Would I be my teacher? I'm thinking of like an old teacher I used to have. That would be fun. Would I be a friend? Someone famous? I don't know. Let me think about it. Think time. Pick something kind of fun. I'm gonna pick a sports player because I miss baseball, and we don't have really much baseball right now. So if I was going to write this, I would say, if I could be anyone else for one day, I would be, and I could name someone specifically, or I could just say, I'm going to say I would be a baseball player, a professional baseball player. Okay, now I need some reasons to support my opinion. This is my choice because blank. This is my choice because why? Reason one. I think it would be very fun. Also, why else would, yikes, there we go. Why else would it be, why else would I want to be a professional baseball player? Also, this is true. Also, they get to travel all over to play games. It's good. That's true. And that's a good reason. That's a good support. That supports my opinion. Has to be something that helps convince the person who's reading it that my opinion is a strong one. Okay, I need one more and I'm on my last one. So, last. I'm just going to go like this just so you make sure you keep writing. When you get to the end of the line, go back. Last, one more reason. Last, why else would I want to be a professional baseball player? Last, I like the uniforms. Okay, that's true. It supports my reason. I've got 1, 2, 3 reasons. Also, I am running out of colors. I have also and last, I use transition words. And now I just need a conclusion. Okay. I'm going to color code the conclusion brown because, like we always say, the conclusion relates back to your main idea or topic sentence. So I could end with a question or a statement, this is my opinion. What is yours? I mean, that's kind of interesting. I can also just sum up what I said. This is why I would want to be a professional baseball player. I could end with something like, wow, I wish I could do this. So something that ends it. By the way, one thing good writers always do is they go back and just check in on what they did. If I could be anyone else for one day, I would be, this is my choice because, also, last, I would really enjoy it. Okay, and that's it. That's the end. That's my conclusion, so I can check that off. And now I have my opinion piece. I hope that helps you get some ideas in your head as well. Can't wait to read them.